Hey, what is up guys? Phoenix here, and today we're doing another part of our Mega Lucario Pixel tutorial. So, this is going a lot slower than I thought it would, and I want to finish this up as soon as possible so that maybe I can test out just giving you guys the blueprints on every build rather than the tutorials. So, let's just jump into this one. I think we probably have one or two more parts left. Probably two more because I don't think this is going to be a 40-minute video. So let's just jump right into the face and we'll just continue building for the day. So in the face, we're gonna go to the right side of it where we have like this little pointy snout area. And what I want you to find is this 6 flat or 5 flat. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the 6 flat right here. And let's go to the first block and put one on top of it. From there, we're gonna start shaping out basically the little like raccoon mask he has on his face kind of thing. So we're gonna go up and to the right, 3 more singles. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna up and to the left 2 flat. Up and to the left 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, perfect. We're then gonna go up and to the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the left 9 flat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then down and to the left 1 single. And once you've done that, we're going to go to the final block and put 1 on top as well. And then you should be fine. So from there, we're going to start going up and to the right and basically going up into the left side of his mask. And it's going to go into the wall up there. And then we're going to need to find another point to start the other part of it. So don't worry if you get kind of cut off. We can also do a piece of the face right now, or the eyes, so I think we'll do that. So put a placement block on this top block right here. We'll come back to it in a minute, but what I want you to do is go to this 9 flat again and go to the right side of it this time, and we're gonna go up and to the right from it 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is where we're gonna start the eyes for the record. So from this 5 flat, we're gonna go to the final block and put 1 on top. We're then gonna go up and to the left 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left 2 flat. Up and to the left 2 single. And from that second single block right there, we're actually gonna put 5 underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then gonna go down and to the right 1 single. And then down and to the right 2 flat. And that locks out this little slit eye shape. So what we're gonna do to kind of finish it up is we're gonna go to the right block in that 2 flat we placed and put 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need the pupil, so a 1 spot in the eye right here. So let's go to where we have all these singles right here. We're gonna go to the middle one, so this one right here, and go down into left 1 single, and that's gonna be the pupil. If you're wondering where exactly it is, it's kind of like 1 clean row at the bottom, and then it's in the middle right here. Let me just zoom out so you can see it. Pause if you need to. It's very easy to do though once you have it like paused like this. So it should only take you like a second. So let's go back to the little mask thing now where we have the dirt waiting for us. And what we're gonna do is go up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical again. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. Up and to the left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is coming really well. Like if you see on the right hand screen, oh, let me make myself invisible. On the right hand screen, you can see like the mask is shaping out like it's supposed to, so that's good. All we're missing really are the Tendril thingies, and then we should be done with the build soon. So we have a lot less work than I thought left to do. It's just that it's time. Anyways, let's go down to left 1 single. Down to left 2 flat. Up and to left 2 vertical. Up and to left 4 single. 1, 2, 3, 4. From that 4th block, we're gonna put another block going up and to the left, 3 vertical. So it kind of doubles up in the layers we have right here. Or actually, do we need to do that? I think we just go up and to the left another single should be fine. All we really need to do is connect this block here. So whatever you got to do to make it meet up there, just do it. So, anyways, once we've got that out of the way, all we need to do is find, I think it's like a 3 vertical spot right before 1 single. So let's find it up here. Yep, you see it's only 2 blocks away. So 3 vertical, 1 single. This 3 vertical right here is what we're going to work with. And what I want you to do from there is go to the right of the bottom block, 1 single, like so. Then we're going to put 1 block underneath that. From there, we're going to go down to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right, 2 vertical. And from the bottom block into 2 vertical, we're going to put 3 to the right. Now from there, we're going to go down to our 1 single. Down to right, 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, we're going to go to the right block. And we're going to put 5 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's zoom out kind of. Like we can split up into 2 sections now. But I kind of want to just take the easy route. Or not really the easy route, the simplest route. And just go all around and cover everything. So what we're going to do is from that top block, we're going to go to the left. 2 flat from it. Like so. Then from the final block into 2 flat, we're going to put 2 on top of that. So everything's connected right here. There's no diagonals yet. We're then going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical. So placing block to the right side. 1, 2, 3. Then from that 3 vertical, we're going to go to the top block. And we can kind of do 2 things to shape it out. It's very weird, but I'm going to just do the entire shape at once. So from the top block, we're going to put 1 to the left. We're then going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. Up and to the left, 2 vertical again. Then from that new set, not this new set, the final set, 2 vertical, we're going to the bottom block and put 1 to the right. We're then going to go down and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. You can fill in this hole right there. After that 2 singles, we're going to go to the right of that and put 1 block. And then 1 on top of that block we just put to the right. So you should have something that looks like this. It's a very weird shape. But if you manage to pull that off, you not only have you started the start of the ear, but this little spiky end tip thingy right here is part of the mask. So it goes behind the ear right here and then eventually doubles back into the face. So from this newly placed 2 vertical we have right here, we're going to keep going up and to the right from it. 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Then from that 2 flat, we're going to put 6 going below the right block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go down into the left from there. And this is a weird extension. I do believe it's going to be 7 in length. So we're going to go down into the left, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from the bottom block in that 7 vertical, we're going to go and put 2 to the left of it. We're then going to go up and to the left, 1 single. And then down and to the left, 1 single. And this should lock out the shape, which it did for us. And as you can see, there's this little arrow tip shape. You're going to color that in later for his like little ear color. I think I'm going to use black wool so you can tell which part is the coal and which part is the black wool. But ignoring that, because we don't need to do that right now, we can go to the 3 flat we have on the bottom right here. And on the middle block, we're going to go underneath it and put 1 single. And then from there, we're going to go down to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to down into right, 2 flat. Down into right, 1 single. Down to right, 2 vertical. Down into right, 3 single. 1, 2, 3. And from that 3 single, we're actually going to start looping back up and around to finish off the second ear thing. and the final part of the mask. But first, let's put his eyebrow in there. So for his eyebrow, we can go to the middle block in these 3 singles we have, and we can go down to the left 1 dirt block, not 1 coal. And from that dirt block, we're going to put 1 coal to the left of it, and 3 coal below it. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go back to our singles, and we're going to go down to right 2 flat. From the right block in our 2 flat, we're going to put 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go up and to left 1 single. Up and to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up and to left 2 singles. And that should meet up with what we had going already for us. So as you can see on the right hand camera screen, his mask looks pretty much complete. All we have to do is lock out the part that goes into his right ear. So the way we're going to do that is kind of with this single we have right here, or with the 3 flat we have waiting over there. I'm going to work with the 3 flat we have over there because it's closest to what we've already been working on. So let's go there. So where we finished our 2 singles right here, if you look up before the ear starts, there's this 3 flat going right there into a 2 vertical, and that's what we want to grab. So let me just mark it off for you to see. And it's right before a 5 set of singles, so it should be easy to point out. But anyways, from the 3 flat, we're going to go to the right side of it, so this part right here, and go down into the right 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, we're going to go down to right 3 vertical, down into right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should meet up with some of the stuff we had going, and ultimately completing the mask. Sorry, but we're still missing that little hoop thingy, that triangle part in the ear. So let's do that right now. Going to where we have the 3 vertical right here, right after the 5 singles. We're gonna go to the top block and go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 2 vertical. Going to the top block and 2 vertical. We're gonna put 1 to the right. Up into the right 2 flat. Then from the 2 flat, we're going to go to the left block and put 2 going underneath it. We're then going to go down to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then down to left 2 flat. Now once you have that shape, you can fill in the inner parts. I think we're going to be using black wool, but you can use also the gray, I mean not the gray, the coal if your heart desires. So we're pretty much done with the face now. So now you can move on to the little tendril thingy. So I'm thinking we're gonna do the tendrils on the right side maybe first, because those are the easiest to do. So let's move over to the right side of the face and start that off. So where we have that 1 single actually waiting for us right there, that's actually the perfect part to start off on. If you don't have that there, where it is actually is where we have this upside down T. So we have coming off of the ear part, basically where we just finished, to the right of it, you should have 2 vertical, 1 single, 2 vertical, 2 vertical, 3 vertical, just like that. And what we're going to is that first single right there, where we have an extension to the right there. And if you don't have this extension, just put 2 blocks to the right of the single, then go up and to the right 2 singles, and then you should be ready to go. So this spot right here. So let me just get rid of all the extra dirt blocks, and then I'll start with you guys. Hopefully you guys are able to find it. So from that single, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical, up and to the right 6 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, down to the right 1 single, down to the right 2 flat, down to the right 3 single, 1, 2, 3, down to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 1, 2. And from that 2 sets of 2 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block right here, and we're going to put 2 to the left. Now once that's done, what kind of English is that? We're going to go down to left 2 singles, 1, 2, Down to left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2. Down to left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down and to left 2 flat. Down to left 1 single. Down to left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up and to left 1 single. So that's the little tendril tip, or whatever you want to call it, number 1. We have 2 more on this side before we drop down. So for the next one, we're gonna go a little bit below where we just finished this one. It's actually gonna be, if you follow, you see where we ended that single right there, drop down to the end of this little extension part right here. So you see we have 2 flat on the bottom right here. We're basically gonna go up 1. So this block right here is where we're gonna start the next one. And we're gonna put 3 to the right of that. So this long strip that the ending block is connected to, we're basically going down to the bottom and finding the second one up. And then we put 3 to the right. So now for this one, we're gonna go down to the right, 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up and to the right, 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're almost ready to round it out. Also, we're going to be splitting it in the middle because this one is a mix of gray and red. So at the end of that 8, we're going to go down to the right 2 flat. But also directly below it, we're going to put 1 going straight down. Then down to the right 2 vertical. Down to the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to left 2 vertical. And basically wherever I'm extending to is how far we're gonna make this part to the right up there go around and come back to. This is just cutting down the center of it. So we're gonna down to left 1 single. Down to left 3 flat. And then down to left 2 vertical. So when we come back around, it's gonna meet up with this 2 vertical right here. But for now, let's float all the way back up to this T shape we have. And where we had the 2 flat waiting for us at the top, we're gonna keep going down to the right from there. 4 more sets of 2 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the right 2 single. Down to the right 2 flat. Down to the right 2 single again. 1, 2. Down to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. And we're almost ready to start going back inward now. So all we're gonna do is go down to the right 6 vertical. 4, 5, 6. And from the bottom block into 6 vertical, we're gonna go to the left of it and place 1 coal. So this is not a diagonal. We're gonna go back to diagonals right away, but just for that little part, we weren't doing that. And then we're gonna go underneath it and go down to left 15 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're then gonna go up and to left 2 single. Up and to left 2 flat. Up and to left 1 single. Up and to left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, it met up with that thing that was going to split it like I told you. Now we just need to make it go all the way back into the head and kind of just make like the cool shape there. So we're going to go down and to the left 2 flat now. Down and to the left 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, the third one that's on this side of his head kind of connects with this a little bit. So it's going to be a kind of a weird shape altogether. But let's see if we can pull it off. So we're going to start going up and to the left a little bit just to close this shape out. And we're going to up and to left 2 flat into 3 flat. So up and to left 2 flat. Up and to left 3 flat. And what are we going to do up there? Up and to left, I guess, another... single, or 2 flat should do. You just need to go up and left again and connect that block. That should be fine. There's like a whole chunk right there that's like up to interpretation because it could be any color you really want it to be. So yeah, I think we're gonna just leave that like that. Actually, I was a little bit wrong. Let's take away those last 2 we did, and the 3 and the 2 flat, and let's go back to the 8 flat we have right here. On the 8 flat we just created, I want you to add, let's see, 2 to the left of the 8, so it's 10 now. And on the 3rd block, the 3rd final block, so if we just added these 2, it was the final block before you added those 2. This is kind of confusing, so let me just take away the 2 again. So before you add the 2, we're going to take the final block right here and put 2 going below it. I think. Let me zoom out for a second and make sure I'm doing things correctly. This is very complicated, guys, so I don't want to mess it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Forget everything I said. What we're going to do is we're going to go down and to the left 2 vertical from here. Like that. Then we're going to go to the 8 flat we have right here. Go to the left side and put 2 to the left. So it should look like this. From there, we're going to go up and to the left 2 flat and then 3 flat, and we should be done. So 2 flat, then placement block 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So that completed the shape we were looking for. Now, for the little final one, the final tendril part, we're going down from the 2 vertical we just created to make another little niche in his head, or whatever you want to call it. So let's go to the 2 vertical we just put down below, and we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. Down and to the right, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from that 5 flat, we're going to go to the 1st block and put 5 below that one. We're then going to go to the 5 flat, not the 5 vertical. And we're going to go down and to the right 1 single. Down and to the right 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down to the right 2 singles. Down to the right 2 vertical. Down to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to start curving back now towards the bottom and completing the shape. So on the bottom left is where we're going to be putting our placement blocks. So let's go down to the left 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. Down to the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 1 single. Down to left 4 flat. Up and to the left 3 flat. Up and to the left 2 singles. And then just to close this out, we're going to up and to the left 2 vertical. And then up and to the left 1 single. So it met up correctly. But we didn't lock out that little shape to cut it in the center. So we can go back to it now, the one that's dangling. And all we're going to do is go down to the left from it, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. So put your placement block underneath or to the left side. And you can put 2 flat just like that. And we're just going to do that 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3. And that's the right side of his little tendril things. So we pretty much finished the right side of the build. We are missing some of the inner detail on the arm, so we got to cover that next time. I thought there was only 2 parts left, but maybe we have 3 because this came out to be, we're at 24 minutes now, so that's a lot of time. So I'm going to start off where we're going to go next time. And actually, I think we already did start it off now that I look at the wrist and stuff like that. But we can definitely add a little bit to the top. So let's go over to his left hand. And you see where we have this little pointy little house thing coming right here? Let's build it up a tiny bit, and then I'm going to put a marker on it, and we're going to end right there for the day. So from there, we're going to up and to the left, 3 vertical. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. Up and to the left, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left, 6 vertical, and then 7 vertical. So that's 2 in a row that are same number range. It's 6 and then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And then you can go back and delete the dirt blocks. From the top block into 7, this is where we're gonna have a major split. We're gonna put 2 to the right of it. So mark those 2. And then we're gonna up and to left 3 vertical and then mark those 3. 1, 2, 3. And those are possible start points for the next build or the next part. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this build. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more pixel art tutorials. This is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later. Bye.